If you like a helmet just like this, go over to greengrind.com and shop some of your favorite mini and life-size replica helmets. They have, you can add, of course, the visor, the chin strap, different helmet types as well. On the website, they have NCAA teams. They have all the NFL teams. You can go in there and shop some of your favorite sports football teams and get a helmet replica just like this. So go over there, use my promo code PITSYN at checkout as well, PITSYN, and get yourself a discount at checkout. So go over there and shop now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel, and by the video title you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing some Steelers news and updates. As you guys seen, Coach Tomlin, media availability he had today to talk to the media. Now he was, I think they're in Florida right now because he was sweating like a Baptist minister on Easter Sunday. He was sweating hard in the interview. I don't think he had like all the people around him, and he was in Florida, had the button up and everything. Like, he was sweating hard. Like, they passed my coach a towel or something like that. But he was discussing things about Aaron Rodgers as well. He said that the Steelers have not set a deadline for Aaron Rodgers to say like he got to sign this time or not. We did a report before about that a few weeks back that said the Steelers may have done it like that. Now I kept saying they said may have. I said they did, but may have done it, like set the deadline for Aaron Rodgers. And but they said that Coach Tomlin said him and Rodgers discussed some things and stuff. It's nothing like concrete or anything. So it's like they're just giving him time on stuff, an opportunity. A lot of people speculate that Aaron Rodgers probably will sign maybe in Pittsburgh April 9th when Pat McAfee have his show. You know, of course, the Pat McAfee show will be in Pittsburgh. We're going on tour, all around the place, everywhere. Like that, still gonna have a show there, and then Aaron Rodgers go there and do a whole promo like he's in wrestling or something, and then maybe say, "I'm going to the Steelers" or something. Or he might not do that at all like that. So we'll see exactly what happens. Of course, it could just sit out 2025, and the Steelers can roll with other options like Mason Rudolph or a draft pick or something. So we have to wait and see what goes on and what happens. We also did see that Aaron Rodgers was working out with DK Metcalf a little bit. In a little private workout at UCLA, so we'll see. Maybe they build up chemistry, or maybe just a coincidence they both was there at the same time and they both is working out. But you know, it's no coincidence like that. You know, they both. Aaron Rodgers is speculated to go to the Steelers. DK Metcalf is a Steelers player, and they both working out and training together in the midst of all the rumors and everything. So it could be a coincidence, or it could not be a coincidence. But we'll see exactly what truly happens. But it's good to see the media and Coach Tomlin getting the Tomlin Tuesdays. Well, actually, it's Monday this time. Yeah, I said Tuesday. It's Monday. Tomlin getting his interview back and stuff as well. Had a one-on-one interview as well, discussing just the state of everything and how you still feel rejuvenated, how you feel like changing things up, switching things up, switching the style of things that didn't work in the past and kind of getting back to being something different like that, switching the things up like he usually accustomed to doing. So we'll have to see how things look, of course. I think the Steelers have a chance, opportunity to make some noise. I don't think it'll be a Super Bowl contending team this year, but you never know what can happen, of course. But I feel like the Steelers can definitely be a team that can contend in the playoffs and definitely win a playoff game. Last year, you could have definitely won a good amount, but you kind of like never readjusted. After you went 10-3, and you lost that game to the was it the Eagles, you should have readjusted. You should have said, you know what? We need to change some things up a little bit. And especially after you lost to the Ravens, you kind of kept doing the same things and kept hoping things would change, doing the same things over and over. It never changed for you. And you lost those last 4 or 5 straight games, including the playoff game, of course, in the first round. You lost to the Ravens. But you had opportunities in that game as well to make plays, but you couldn't get the field on third down. You were playing soft coverage on third down. You leaving all this space, and all the receivers was just basically breaking tackles and basically around the catch was just too easy for them. They was able to go out there and make moves and make plays and stuff as well. But hey, the Steelers got to find a way to get it done, find a way to switch some things up. If you switch and learn how to readjust every week, don't treat the same week like the last week. Keep adjusting, keep getting better and better, and don't get comfortable as well. You have opportunity to definitely be a team that can definitely compete and push for the long run. We know the Steelers have the heart, they have the tenacity, they have the energy, the physicality, they bring it every time. That's why they keep getting winning seasons, of course, and keep having it because it's what Coach Tomlin instills in them. But football is more than about just winning the regular season. Football is about winning championships. The Steelers is about winning championships, contending for championships, and being in the top tier, the elite class of individuals, elite teams and stuff as well, going out there and creating dynasties and legacies, of course. And the Steelers haven't done that in a little while, so it's time for us to get back to doing that. The last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl was in 2008, 2009. I was like 8 years old. The Super Bowl 43, yeah. So I remember that was the Larry Fitzgerald get the big catch. And he took, then the Cardinals took the lead, and the Steelers, Big Ben, and Santonio Holmes was just magic on that last drive. He threw like 4 or 5 passes to him on that last drive, including the game-winning touchdown as well. So that was amazing. The last time the Steelers went to the Super Bowl was when it was here in Dallas, where I'm from, you know, where I live at. 2011, when they played against the Packers, and they lost at that. And I was like, I think I was 10 then. So the Steelers haven't been to the Super Bowl since I was 10. I'm 23 years old now. It's time to see the Steelers back in the Super Bowl, back in contention, back to being one of those top level teams, elite level teams, and you gotta do it by changing things up. If it hasn't worked for you in this threshold the past few years like that, with this new era of Steelers play, you gotta get with the times. You gotta get with the times. You gotta be able to add a dual threat QB. You gotta be able to have different things and build the offense up. You went out there and got DK Metcalf with GP. That's the one good start as well. Add pieces around, of course, as well, like that in the offense. You add Kenneth Gainwell, you bring in Jalen Warren, the line looked pretty good. With Trevor Tomlin coming back from injury, Zach Frazier did a good job last year. You have McCormick, was a steal of the draft last year as well. And then you also got, of course, Malu, who's solid as well. And then Rodgers Jones will be playing his original position. So you have some athletic pieces on the O-line who can get out to the next level to make things happen. You can do those RPOs. You can do the thing where you might swing the tackle to open up more space for you to run the ball like that. And those quick little run, inside run, zone runs, and quick pitches to the outside to kind of mix some things up for the offense. Kind of give it the more modern styles, the RPOs, the RPRs, and everything to kind of mix things up. So the Steelers have the talent there. And Pat Frymouth, the Darnell Washingtons, you have the ability to do it. Now it's time to see if you can execute and actually do that by bringing in maybe a quarterback, one of those young quarterbacks, like Jackson Dart or Jalen Moreau. Bring one of those guys who are dynamic playmakers who can make plays outside the pocket and get things done. Bring one of those guys in to see how things shape out. But we'll have to wait and find out in a few weeks when the draft happens, what the Steelers do in the draft, and if they bring anybody else in free agency, and what happens, of course, fully, and how the offense is going to fully look. Defense, we know defense is cool, but eventually defense get tired. We've seen the end of the year. Defense got banged up. Be on the field too long like that. Those last 3 games, they get banged up. You got to play those tough teams, and sometimes the defense can't bail you out when you play against elite level teams like the Chiefs, like the Bills, like the Ravens, like the Eagles, like we played on a few teams like that. You play teams like that, you're going to get crushed because you got to be out there and be able to put some points up. The defense can't hold them off for too long. When the Chiefs game, the defense had the game close, was 10-7 at halftime, and what happened? The offense can never score, and the Chiefs end up blowing the Steelers out at the end of that game right there. So you got to be able to go out there and match other teams' offenses. If you can do that, and with your defense playing the way it plays, you'll definitely see yourself in the contention a lot of times. But we have to wait and see what they do. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.